Hi everyone, this is Satyam and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about BTech in Biotechnology. So I have seen a lot of you commenting in the comment section, and you people have a lot of doubts regarding BSc Biotechnology and BTech in Biotechnology, the difference and who should opt for which course, and is maths compulsory in either of the two or not. So like I thought I should come up with a video on BTech in Biotechnology because a video on BSc in Biotechnology already exists on my channel. So in today's video, I'll be clearing all your doubts and I'll be telling you all about BTech in Biotechnology, like what the course is all about, what are the different kinds of exams that you should appear for in order to study BTech in Biotechnology in India, and what are different kinds of government colleges where you can study this particular course, what are the different kind of subjects which are associated, and I'll also be telling you about the recruiters, which are the different companies who will be recruiting the candidates studying BTech in Biotechnology, what are the different designations that a person gets, what is the salary package, scope, future, everything. I'll be discussing about BTech in Biotechnology, and then towards the end of the video I'll be giving you some of the bonus tips like who should actually offer BSc in Biotechnology and who should offer BTech in Biotechnology. I'll also be telling you like is maths compulsory in BSc and BTech or not. And I'll also be telling you about the research perspective of both the courses. So watch this video till the end and listen to me really carefully such that many of you who are at the verge of making a decision in life, this video will definitely be useful to you. So let's get started quickly. So basically, BTech in Biotechnology, that means Bachelors of Technology in Biotechnology. So this is one of the specializations of engineering. Like there are many specializations like computer science, mechanical engineering, electrical and electronics, IT, and food and technology. Similarly, there is one specialization known as biotechnology. So basically, in this course, technology is applied to the biological systems in order to modify or to create products for a particular purpose or use. So any of you who has interest in making or improving the quality of product, you can opt for this particular course known as BTech in Biotechnology. So let's start by discussing about the eligibility criteria. So basically, BTech in Biotechnology is studied after like your 12th is over. Then in graduation, a person goes for engineering and opts for biotechnology. So this is a 4 years program. A person who can apply for this course should have studied physics, chemistry, biology and mathematics, that is PCMB, during their 12th standard, 11th and 12th standard, and only then they'll be eligible to fill up the forms in order to get admission in biotechnology, in BTech in Biotechnology. Right, so maths is compulsory. This point is clear. Many of you have been asking me in the comment section, is maths compulsory or not? So maths is compulsory here. So after your 12th standard, you will have to fill up the forms. In case of government colleges, the exam will be IIT, JEE, Advanced and Mains. And in case of private colleges, there are many private colleges like if you want to study in VIT Vellore, it can be VIT Triple E. In case you want to study in Manipal, then the exam will be known as ENAT. If you want to study in SRM Chennai, then it will be known as SRM JE. And if you want to study in Delhi Technical University, then you'll have to fill up the form of DTU. So if you appear for the IIT exams, then there are various IIT colleges like IIT Delhi, IIT Roorkee, IIT Kharagpur, and there are many others. They like offer BTech in Biotechnology, and I told you about the private colleges also. So apart from these, there are various other colleges. I have just mentioned a few of them. So this will be the procedure. You gave your 12th boards. If you have biology plus mathematics, fill up the forms, appear for the exam, prepare well, and while you prepare for these exams, you will have to be thorough with your 11th and 12th portion, and then you sit for the exams like we prepare and give the IEEE and IIT exams. A similar pattern you have to give it, and once you clear the exam, you'll get a rank, you'll get a score, you'll have to like qualify the cutoff marks at least, and then you will be called for counseling. And while you go for counseling, you have to wait for your turn to come, and then you can choose the subject accordingly if it's available. This is the process of counseling. This is how you get to study a particular course. So these were some of the things regarding the eligibility criteria, the colleges, and the things that you should prepare for your entrance exam. The next thing is the subjects that you need to study during the course of BTech in Biotechnology. So the subjects are human biology and protein science, cell biology and biological systems, structural biochemistry, food microbiology, biological chemistry, plant science, molecular genetics, metabolism, immunology, physical chemistry, environmental microbiology, genomics, bioinformatics, and chemistry. So apart from these subjects, different colleges can have a bit more subjects or they can have less subjects, but more or less these will be the subjects, and you don't have to be confused at all. So many of you might be thinking like, what are the areas in which career can be made out of studying BTech in biotechnology? So basically the careers can be made in the sector of agriculture, chemical industry, textile industry, manufacturing industry, pharmaceutical industry, in research and in teaching. So these are the different sectors in which career can be made. So let's discuss about the designation. What are the different kinds of designation that a person gets when he or she gets a campus placement out of the campus where they are studying? So the different kind of designations are quality control manager, junior production manager, production supervisor, junior executive assistant, production manager, and research scientist. Apart from these, there can be jobs related to lab technicians and lab assistants, science writers, sales associates, etc. So these are different kinds of designations that you get once you get placed in any organization through your campus. Then what is the range of the salary that a person gets after studying BTech in biotechnology? See, like when you study in a particular college, then it becomes the responsibility of that college to help you get placed in the organization. So before taking admission in any college, you have to make sure that that particular college has that much of reputation that companies actually come in order to carry forward the campus placement. So the salary range of a person studying BTech in biotechnology is from 2.5 lakhs to 8.5 lakhs per annum. So it totally depends on a person that how much knowledge that person has and how skillful that person is, what is the industry in which he has been absorbed, what is the job profile, and where is the company located, in which city. So yeah, these are some of the factors on which your salary will depend. And as you try climbing the ladder up in the organization, your experience will also come into play, like how much experience you are, how skillful you are. So you have to always keep on honing your skills. You have to upgrade your knowledge. You have to upgrade your knowledge regarding technology, because technologies keep on changing. So yeah, let's look at some of the recruiters who recruit BTech in biotechnology students. So yeah, these were some of the things regarding BTech in biotechnology. Now you have an idea like what it is, what are the different exams, which are the colleges that offer, what are the subjects that you have to study, what is the salary, what is the designation, who are the recruiters, and on which factors the salary depends. Now I want to tell you some of the extra points from my side that will help you make a decision whether you should go for BSc in biotechnology or whether you should opt for BTech biotechnology. See, like in case of BTech in biotechnology, you understood like after 12, if you have biology plus mathematics, you are eligible to fill up the form and take admission in this particular course. Once you complete the 4 years of tenure, then you get placed from the college and you start working in an organization. That means you start earning immediately after studying BTech in biotechnology. And the salary range is also good enough that you can start from an average somewhere around 4, 5, 6. So you'll gradually, climb up the ladder and within the organization, and you will keep on earning on a higher end. So this happens once you study BTech in biotechnology, provided you have a good skill set, you have good experience and good knowledge. So these things are compulsory. Moreover, even if you don't go on for masters, still you can earn a good amount and you can lead a happy life. So masters is not that compulsory unless and until you want it for yourself, that no, I should have a master's degree also, because if you go on increasing your degree, if you go on increasing your skill sets, that is a definite thing that there will be increment in your designation, in your salary and everything, because that will make your profile a heavier one. But with your bachelor's degree of 4 years, you will be good enough to earn your living, and you can earn a decent amount. Masters is something which is optional, and people who want to go into research can opt for masters in biotechnology. That means like MTech in biotechnology, and then they can enter into research field. Or if they want to enter into lecturership, then after completing their MTech in biotechnology, then they can sit for the NET exam, NET, UGC NET. That exam is not at all easy, but still there are many people, many intelligent people out there who will really clear that exam, and once you clear it, then you will be eligible to do PhD from any reputed government organization wherever you get a seat, and then you can carry forward your PhD, and then you can enter into lecturership in government colleges as well as private colleges. But you will get a chance to teach in government colleges if there is a vacancy, if you apply, if you clear the interview. So entering into research and lecturership will be absolutely an option if that person wants to do that. But if somebody wants to quickly complete their studies and quickly earn, then 4 years of your BTech degree will help you land into a good job, and eventually your future and your career will become bright. So this is the case with BTech in biotechnology. Now, in case of BSc in biotechnology, what happens? A person who is very much interested into research, wants to become a scientist, okay, then that person should offer BSc in biotechnology, and that is a 3 years program. Maths is not compulsory. In BTech biotechnology, maths is compulsory. In BSc biotechnology, maths is not compulsory. You should have physics, chemistry and biology in your 12th standard, 11th and 12th standard. If maths is there, well and good, but it's not compulsory for admission in case of BSc in biotechnology. Right. So once you study that 3-year program, colleges, they don't give placement after BSc in biotechnology. If you want to work, you will have to apply on your own in the companies, and you will have to face the interview. If you clear that, you will get a job. After completing your BSc in biotechnology, you have a part of the knowledge, of the wholesome knowledge that is required in biotechnology, of the research side. So having a part of the knowledge, of that entire wholesome knowledge, you will get a job which will be less paid, and and the scope will not widen enough unless and until you increase your degree. That means after doing BSc in biotechnology, it becomes obvious that you have to go on for MSc in biotechnology. Now, when you go for MSc in biotechnology, there will be specializations like, do you want MSc in molecular biology, or you want MSc in genetics, you want MSc in bioinformatics, or you want MSc in medical biotechnology. There will be specializations, and as you choose the specialization, your particular direction of specialization will move in that particular area, and then you will have to carry forward a research also if you want to become an expert of that particular direction. So this BSc and MSc in biotechnology is a research kind of field. So there are many people, in fact many of my friends, because I have done BSc in biotechnology. So what they did after doing MSc in biotechnology, they have applied to various biotechnological companies. They are available in all the big cities of India. By big cities, I mean Bangalore, Hyderabad, New Delhi, Mumbai, Pune. In all these cities, there are many biotechnological companies. And there are other cities also where companies might be situated. I have not named them, but there are companies in various other cities as well. So yeah. After completing your MSc in biotechnology, you will have to apply in these companies, and then you'll have to face an interview and you'll get a job. Now this time the job that you'll get after your masters will be it will have a good salary than the job that is obtained after BSc in biotechnology, and the designation will usually be of a junior scientist or research biotechnologist or research biologist, something like this. Okay, so you'll get a designation like this. So, and you'll have to work day in and day out, most probably in labs, and wet lab practices will be the kind of job mostly. I'm not saying like everybody will get such kind of job, but mostly the jobs will be of that very kind. This is the scenario if you want to work in companies after doing BSc and MSc in biotechnology. Now the kind of increment and the kind of rise in salary will be, the speed will be little slower. Quickly there won't be an increment in the salary, an increment in your designation. This won't happen. You'll have to constantly work on particular salary for few years, and then down the line, with your increment in experience and increment in your skills and everything, maybe your salary will increase, but that will be a slower process, and you have to understand this. Now many most of the people who opt for BSc in biotechnology, they are interested into research. They love to work on diseases and invent something new, or find out the reason like why diabetes is happening in a society, what is the reason behind cancer, what is the reason behind this particular disease. So a person who has a lot of interest in finding out why this particular kind of thing is happening, why coronavirus is spreading so much, what is the reason behind the mutation, which mutant strain is more dangerous and which is less dangerous, and how is it spreading, what can be the composition of the vaccine, how and on which how and by what method can we invent the vaccine such that this particular pandemic can be cured. I'm giving you just an example. So these are the jobs of a biotechnologist who goes on for BSc, MSc and then into research. So this profile is absolutely different from BTech in biotechnology, because you have watched the entire video and you saw like what BTech is about. Now there are various students who will go on for BSc in biotechnology, then they'll go for MSc in biotechnology, and since they have a lot of interest in research, and they will not go and join any company, instead they'll go on for PhD. Now in order to do PhD, again you can sit for UGC NET exam, and you will have to choose biotechnology as the specialization. You'll have to revise the entire portion of BSc and MSc biotechnology and appear for the exam. I have appeared in that exam, and though my specialization was management, because after BSc I did MBA, but a person who will do MSc in biotechnology will take the specialization as biotechnology and will give the UGC NET exam. And once that exam is cleared, that person can apply in various government colleges. Government colleges means Central University of Hyderabad or IISc Bangalore. So these are some of the reputed colleges, many of the IITs also maybe. So you get to do PhD at these places if you clear the UGC NET exam, and you'll not have to pay much charges also. But in case you do not clear that, still you can do PhD from the private institutions. So you will have to individually have to approach the colleges from where you want to carry forward your PhD. You will have to fill up the form, sit for the interview, and if you clear the interview, you'll get a chance to carry forward your PhD from that particular college. So when I was studying BSc in biotechnology, I have studied from Mahe Manipal, which is in Karnataka. So in my department, a lot of research was going on, and there were a lot of research scholars and a lot of PhD students. So what I saw, the PhD usually ranged from 8 to 12 years, and specializations can be any. You can choose according to your interest, like I want to work on this particular area in this particular field accordingly. So this is the case when you want to do PhD from India. Now there are many of my friends who have done MSc in biotechnology from India, and then they are doing their PhD from various other foreign countries. Like many of them are in the US, and some of them are in Germany and in various other parts of the world. Wherever you get good facilities for PhD, people head on towards that particular place, and this is a good thing in case of this research side of biotechnology, because when you get a foreign exposure, a foreign country exposure, the methodologies, their way of working and everything, you get to see a broader spectrum, and the exposure is good enough. So if your family permits you, if you have that kind of capacity that you can go and study abroad without having any kind of financial strain, then surely pursue your PhD and go on for higher studies from foreign countries, and then choose this line of BSc Biotechnology, MSc Biotechnology, go into PhD research, become a scientist, and after that you can enter into lecturership also. Same thing, either in government college if you clear the NET exam, and if you do not clear the NET exam, then you can apply in private colleges as well for the lecturership. And so when you get into this research field, you either become a scientist, you become a researcher, you become a professor, a lecturer, and there are many other people who are so studious that after carrying forward BSc in biotechnology, MSc in biotechnology, after completing their PhD, they even go on for postdoc. So you can understand, in this sector, particular research sector, you have to study a lot, and after you study a lot, you gain a lot of knowledge, experience, then you will land at a point where you start earning a lot more than anybody else, but that will take a lot of your time. If you are in a hurry that I'll complete my graduation and masters and I'll start earning a lot, then this is usually not the case. I'll put it up like that, because I always believe there can be exceptions, but usually this is the case with most of the people who enter into this field, that quickly you won't be able to earn a lot of money, and there won't be a lot of increment every year. This won't happen. You will have to go on for PhD research, and mostly students who are interested into research, they opt for BSc and MSc in biotechnology, go on for PhD research, become a scientist, lecturer, and things like that. And you understood about BTech in biotechnology. Now I think I have given you enough idea, and I think you have understood that what is BTech in biotechnology, what is BSc and MSc in biotechnology. Now I have also seen many of you asking me a question in the comment section, does BSc and MSc in biotechnology have dissection involved or not? See, when I was studying, I had dissected albino mouse, white colored small mouse, and many times I have dissected that because that was a part of a curriculum. And I have also worked on this size of big white rabbits, and they were alive, and we had to study some of the dilations and things like that. So I have worked with its eyelashes and things like that. And you'll have to study on guinea pigs, etc. And during my BSc in biotechnology, since in my curriculum there was a subject known as anatomy, there we had to deal with the dead bodies also. So that subject was there for 2 semesters, I guess. I have studied each and every part of the human body. I have held them in my hand, and this is how we have studied. So if you are scared of any of these things, then think before you opt for these things, because, and moreover, one more thing, there are not all colleges who offer these things, and according to me, studying all these things is very interesting and very necessary. So while choosing your college, you have to take these things into consideration, because biotechnology is not something that you sit in a classroom and you study and make notes and okay, I'll mug up the notes and then I'll have all the knowledge. No, that is not going to happen. This is a practical based subject. You will have to simultaneously work in labs understand, okay, this is the pipette and this is the laminar airflow chamber. I have to sit and then I have to make the entire thing sterile and I have to work. You have to know each and everything, how you know, deal with these equipments, how you work with these equipments, because ultimately after studying BSc MSc in biotechnology, you have to work with these equipments while you carry on your PhD, your research, you become a scientist, or you work on any jobs within an organization. In case of wet lab practices also, you have to work on these equipments. So you have to take notice of these things, that the particular college in which you are taking admission provides you enough infrastructure related to labs, that there are proper equipments, proper tools, proper raw materials that are available to you, and there are proper scope of practicals, and there are a lot of research work going on within the organization. Well, I hope I have cleared all your doubts. So any choice is good, be it BSc or MSc, be it BTech, be it BSc and MBA, any choice is good as far as you are able to encash the kind of effort that you have put in your studies, as far as you can make a career out of it, as far as you can earn a living out of it, everything is good. So hope I have cleared all your doubts, and yeah, so this video has I guess it has become too long. Now, thank you so much for bearing till the end. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you all will make a good decisions for yourself, and yeah. So in case of any doubts, please post that in the comment section. I'll take them up in my next video. And if you are new to my channel, then please make sure to subscribe, and please do not forget to hit the bell icon to be notified any further. I'll see you in my next video, another interesting video. Till then, stay tuned, keep watching, keep smiling. Bye bye. Take care.